Hannah and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be talking to you guys about what I feel are the most romantic scenes or moments in books. Before I get started, these moments will be very spoily, so I will be putting up the book cover where it talks about these moments so you guys are aware what book I'm going to be talking to you guys about, so you will not get spoiled. So with that said, let's get straight into it. The first moment I want to talk to you guys about comes from the Trials of Apollo series, The Hidden Oracle, between Nico and Will Solstice. These two had a bit of a moment at the end of the Heroes of Olympus series where they really start to form this connection with each other, but in this book they finally acknowledge that they are boyfriend and boyfriend, or a couple, or in the case of Nico's significant annoyance, which is just, every time I read this, it definitely sums up their relationship by the banter that they acknowledge each other with, and it's just warms my heart every time that these guys finally have the recognition of being a couple that they deserve. The next moment I want to talk to you guys about is a really common one and really well known in the Mortal Instruments series, and that is the scene between Clare and Jace at the greenhouse in the City of Bones book, which is the very first book of the Mortal Instruments. This comes after Clare has woken up and has just gotten into this world of the Shadowhunters, and it is her birthday, and he takes her down to this amazing greenhouse where there's just this incredible romantic scene where he just has this intimate moment with Clare, and the first kiss happens between these two that becomes legendary, and it is just the perfect moment, and I absolutely love this scene and it makes me feel so happy every time I read about it. It's a moment of another couple that I really wanted to mention. Is technically two moments, but I kind of put them in one because they are very connected, and that is the engagement and the wedding of Magnus Bane and Alec Lightwood. This moment has been waited for almost 3 series, and we finally got it. And I am so happy with the way it went down, with the way that Alec proposed to Magnus. Shows his character development and acceptance that he is going to spend the rest of his life with Magnus. Even though Magnus lives forever, he wants to spend the time that he's got left with Magnus, which is just the cutest thing. And the wedding is just amazing. It is the perfect conclusion of these 3 series, although it's not really a conclusion, but just seeing all these characters gathered there in support of Magnus and Alec is just the most amazing scene. It actually brought tears to my eyes. I was just so overjoyed when Cassandra Clare put this in the last book in the Dark Artifices, and I was absolutely thrilled. I could not express my joy even if I wanted to. I think I screamed when I read this, and when he proposed I definitely screamed. It's the most amazing thing that happened in that book, in my opinion. I was so excited for it, and I could ramble about this moment all day, but then we won't get to the other ones. So I'm going to stop now and talk about the next ones. The next moment I want to talk to you guys about is from the Secret Keepers series by Jaymin Eve, from the book number 4 of House of Royale, when Lexan decides to finally step up and help the humans in Daylight and Crescent for his love, Emma. Emma has definitely shown her distaste and unhappiness of seeing the humans in these not great living conditions compared to the other side of the street where there are mansions. She has often expressed to Lexan how much this displeases her, and he finally gives in and surprises her when he helps these humans have better houses and have a better way of living. It just brings so much joy that he finally gives in and finally accepts that it is something that he should do and should help these humans have a better way of living. On the track of the Secret Keepers series, the other romantic moment in this series comes from book number 4 as well. from the House of Royale between Callie and Daniel. This one is also a surprise for Callie, as she was not expecting it. It is finally the day where Daniel is being basically a coronation for him as an overlord, and he decides to share his power with Callie, which is a huge deal. It means that she has control over his land and people as well, and that shows how much he trusts her and believes in her. And it's just the most amazing ending for their relationship and their story, and it was just so beautiful and such an amazing thought by Jaymin Eve, and I absolutely loved it. The last moments I want to talk to you guys about come from the Broken Legacy series. I've kind of combined these two because they are in the same book-ish. Yeah, same book. It's in the last one, and it's between the same two characters. For this, I've chosen two moments because I could not decide, and they are when Beck proclaims his love for Butterfly, or as she's called, Riley, and when he decides to race her at the very end and cannot defeat her. These moments are so essential for their relationship, him finally stepping up and telling how much he really feels about her through his words instead of his actions, just explaining how much he means to her is just a beautiful, amazing moment, as well as him racing her in the way he knows how and saying that he will beat her one day. Just the banter that they have throughout the series is just an incredible moment as well, and I was so happy to see these incredible moments at the end of this story and their journey. Alright guys, that's it for this video. If you like what you saw, definitely hit subscribe and ring the bell to get notified every time I post a new video. As always, I will leave all my social media in the description box down below. Definitely let me know in the comments down below what are some of your favourite romantic scenes and moments from the books that you guys have read. But until next time guys, see ya!